This video will go over how to enter environmental measurement data into FUDSChem using the interface. This includes tests such as dissolved oxygen, temperature, specific conductivity, and pH. Go to Tools, Data Submission. Choose the correct project and event. Select environmental measurement as the data type. Click Create a File. Note that uploading a file is an option as well. Please refer to our Loading Environmental Measurements to FUDSChem via Flat File tutorial video, which is linked in the description, for more information. We'll use the interface to populate the drop-down menus for the required fields noted with an asterisk. Choose CRB-MW-467S as the location ID. If you cannot find the location ID you need, try unchecking Event Loc IDs Only box to show all locations that have been established for the project. Our sampling matrix is groundwater. Note that the drop-downs will only show the first 10 options. To see more, click where it says items 1 through 10 out of the total number, and the next 10 options will be shown. Alternatively, we can type a W into the box to see all options that come after W. Click WG for groundwater. Sampling beginning and sample ending depths may be listed on your log. In the case of groundwater samples collected from a well, the screen interval is preferred. In our case, the screen starts at 124.94 feet below ground surface and extends to 134.94 feet below ground surface. We'll set our beginning depth to 124.94 and our ending depth 134.94. Note that we could enter data collected for more unusual matrices such as animal tissue in this interface. Depth would not apply to such a matrix, and in that case we would use 0.00. For test type, our first test is temperature. We can once again click where it says items 1 through 10 out of the total number to view more options, or start typing TEMP to jump down the list. We will only enter the final measurements on the log from when the well stabilized. In this case, the final temperature taken was 10.2 degrees. For units, we have the same option to expand the list by clicking the bottom or starting to type. We will choose degrees Celsius as our units. The log date will be the date that the samples were collected, in this case, January 15th, 2023. The log time is 11:24. The analysis date and analysis time will be the same as the log date and log time, since the temperature was measured at the same time that the sample was collected. The qualifying code field is optional. If needed, a qualifier could be added here. Otherwise, it can be left blank. The drop-down provides options for qualifying a value as estimated, tentative, or in need of attention by the PDT, for example. If the descriptions are not fully visible in the drop-down, you can look them up under Reports, ADR and Submission Reports, Valid Value Lists. We go over this report in our Loading Environmental Measurements to FUDSChem via Flat File tutorial video, linked in the description. Remarks is also an optional field and can be used to clarify the sample test or add additional detail. We will populate it with the description Clear. Click Save after entering each record. In a minute, we'll use the Copy button up at the top to create a copy of this record and edit the test type, parameter value, and units. Everything else can stay the same. Before we click Copy, let's make sure there are no errors that we would be propagating by copying this record. Close the interface. Select the file by clicking the box on the far left. Click Screen. Screening for errors after the first record is saved will prevent you from duplicating any errors in the file. Your file will be screened against valid value and submission checks. For more information on errors, please refer to our Screening Checks Overview video, linked in the description. The number of errors will display on the right. It looks like this file has a few errors. Click on the number of errors to open up an error report. Our issue has to do with our parameter value, which has 2 decimal points in it. Let's reopen the interface by clicking Edit for our file and update that value. We'll click Save. Then, we'll close the interface and screen again to make sure the update resolved the error. If you're ever unsure how to solve an error and need help troubleshooting, reach out to your Synectics point of contact. Once it is confirmed that the first record is error-free, reopen the interface and continue adding records to be included in the file submission. Use the Copy button at the top right-hand corner to copy a row and to change the fields that differ. Our next parameter is conductivity. The value is 0.940, and the units are millisiemens per centimeter. All other fields will remain the same. We would make sure to click Save after entering each record and continue to add data via the Copy button. Once we're finished with the first page, we would copy, change the location ID to CRB-MW-474S, and update the times to 0905 to reflect the data on the second page of our log. We would enter the analysis types, parameter values, units, and remarks on this page as well. For the sake of time, we will not do so in this video. Once all data has been entered, close the interface. Select the file by clicking the box on the far left. Click Screen and troubleshoot any errors. As a best practice, we recommend using the file naming convention of datatype_site_or event_timeframe. For this one, click Rename and let's call it EMI_Camp_Richards_1Q2023. Click Save. Select the file and click Certify. This will send the file into the queue for review. Be sure to alert the reviewer that the file is available for them. For information on reviewing this data, please refer to our Environmental Measurements and Groundwater Levels Review video, linked in the description. Once you have certified the file, please be sure to upload the associated hard copy PDF documentation to the library and notify the appropriate user to approve the file. For more information on uploading files to the library, please refer to our library submission tutorial video, linked in the description. Don't forget to subscribe to the FUDSChem YouTube channel for more tutorial videos. All of the tutorials and playlists mentioned during this video are linked in the description below. Lastly, if you have questions or comments, feel free to contact us at fuds.support@synectics.net. Thank you.